We're on our way to see a specialist, a dentist, to see if he can drain this on what's going on. I was hoping that a couple days on antibiotics, things would be better, but they're not. So hopefully this dentist can help, and I won't look like this at the show or when I meet the mayor. Good morning.
Good morning. Hola. Buenos dias.
Look at you with your Spanish.
So I just got an email from, and she said, "Hi Becca, I'm so sorry, but I will not be able to make it this weekend. During the middle of the night, I started feeling really sick. So I told her, I just said, thanks for letting us know, feel better. But that's literally 7 hours before she's meant to leave on her Sunday."
Are you kidding me? She's got a sore throat, so she can't make it.
Yeah.
I'm at the dentist now. We'll deal with it later, but I think you know.
Yeah, thank God we have Yannette, so we at least have one person who speaks Spanish.
All right, let me go see this dentist and I'll call you back. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think maybe I was picking a little bit too much. I have this tooth in the back that's a little bit flared, and sometimes food can get caught up in there. Yeah. So I think maybe I was picking it too aggressively, or there's something going on with my root canal that I had like 10 years ago.
That's what I believe it is. It's a hematoma caused by trauma when she was in there going deep. So what we're going to do a surgical procedure to remove this. Mm-hmm. And we may have to cauterize it. And it depends upon how much bleeding there is. Mm-hmm. And also I want to see what's under there and clean it all out. Okay. Well, she's going to continue to take the antibiotics, and we're going to see her next week. And if it gets worse, you're going to call me. And if it gets better, we're just going to, hope it gets better.
Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm having so much fun.
We're trying to figure out what to do. And the woman who had helped me at the coffee counter, she was really lovely, very bright personality, Spanish speaking. And so I went and sat down, and I was just sort of watching her with the customers, and she was really lovely, very attentive. And this conversation kept going on about this is a problem to not have a Spanish-speaking interpreter for the show.
She has a sore throat, her kid is sick, she's not going to get on the flight, but we met someone at the hotel, at the cafe. I hired her, she's coming tomorrow.
Done. That's how it's done. Things move fast at Bryght.
Yes.
Oh my God, John. Okay, wait, I'm gonna call for emergency. Where's registration again? Where did we come in? John's having medical emergencies, bleeding. He's bleeding from his head. Something fell on him. Who does medical attention? I'm sorry, I've asked 5 people so far, and
all right, ma'am. One moment, I'm going to call down for you. Seems to be a problem with
it's a reality show.
Oh, wow.
You got that much blood on the towel?
On the paper he did.
What's that?
On the paper he did.
No, he didn't have that.
Are you okay?
I said this is probably the
He made me do the finger test.
Oh no, and he told them that he was moving his body, and he wasn't. He said you're moving the neck.
Well, you don't do it that close. You have to do it back here.
This is the most action he's gotten in a long time. Anybody want the other diet?
Well, he thought he was checking for a concussion. I'm not sure what he was.
Did you tell him I have more medical experience than you do?
I work in a hospital. I'm okay.
All right.
Ma'am, stop filming.
Hey,
ma'am,
sit down.
this is not time for TV shows and fun and games.
If I don't sit, he'll come over here.
This is for real. I told you, this is for real.
You think? Oh my God. Okay. No building stuff by yourself. Charlie and Aaron's flight got canceled. There's one flight tomorrow at 7 a.m. Charlie's on hold with them right now.
Are they still in Chicago? Did they go home?
Yeah, they've been waiting there all day. There's so much that happened in the span of such a short amount of time that I can't even begin to tell you everything. Our packages for the donation to the cancer centers have still not arrived, so they're 3 days delayed. There's a hurricane that's on its way. 3 flights have been canceled by my team. On the way here, we had mentioned that someone had called out last minute. We didn't have any Spanish-speaking people on staff, which is so important to have in Miami. What else? Just the cost associated with everything. So, losing out on flights, losing out on extra hotel nights that were booked that you can't get back because you need 48 hours cancellation notice. John, security, gets hurt, bleeding from his head. I'm bleeding from my mouth. We're a complete mess. Thank God. Thank God for Freshwater. Thank God for Jake. Thank God for Becca, for everyone stepping up and making things happen. And it's wild because when you show up at the show, no one knows what happened just like hours before that. Cheers, Jen. Cheers. Happy birthday. Yes. Cheers. Right? Cheers to being cancer-free for 2 years, and cheers to Jesus for his birthday.
Living another day.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy birthday.
And to this view, and to being in Miami and not being sued. Employees told me the flight was canceled, and there was nothing until the next day, and that there were no options. But if you go on to FlightAware, it says that the plane is taking off. It's scheduled to depart, arrive in Miami at 11:31, and there's 2 seats available. So now the option is to fly them on American, which is $800 per person round trip. But lucky, I'm very lucky.
Here's to luck.
Here's to luck. Luck, hard work. A very specific person to fulfill the role of a traveling Bryght babe, and it's not all glitz and glamour. There's so much hard work in the background that it takes to make it look this easy.